Hello, welcome back to my channel again. This is World War II Books Where to Start, and today we're going to do another short take, a book and a movie combined. And we're going to go with a classic here, A Bridge Too Far. Title of the book and the movie, and here's my cover of my Blu-ray. This is a star-studded cast, as they say. In '77, you couldn't get any better. Let me run down this A-list here. Dirk Bogarde, James Caan, Michael Caine, Sean Connery, Edward Fox, Elliot Gould, Gene Hackman, Anthony Perkins, Hardy Krieger, Laurence Olivier, Ryan O'Neal, Robert Redford, Maximilian Schell, and Liv Ullmann. Good Night, directed by Richard Attenborough, who was an actor himself, if you've ever seen The Great Escape. So, yeah, this is top-notch stuff. They really went all out, full-scale production, used a lot of genuine World War II equipment, especially the C-47s flying overhead. They had a lot. They had a lot to do this. It's kind of an epic filmmaking with original stuff that you couldn't do today because most of the equipment is gone to museums or scrap heap. So Bridge Too Far is going to encapsulate the Operation Market Garden, one of Britain's glorious defeats, as they like to say, trying to end the war in September '44. Before Christmas, send the troops home happy and all that nonsense. The Allies always have this mission to end the war by Christmas. They tried it in the Great War II. Britain did. It just doesn't pan out. Making a timetable pan out to a calendar date just never works. But Field Marshal Montgomery thought he had the key to unlock the German defenses on the Western Front. He's going to go through them on a one-lane road all the way to the Rhine River, forge the Rhine, and get on into the heart of Germany and take Berlin all in one fell swoop. Eisenhower agreed to it. After months of haggling with Montgomery, he finally gave in, and away they went on a scant week's preparation with the largest airborne drop ever attempted, I believe, in World War II. 3 airborne divisions, 1 British, 2 American, and part of a Polish airborne division also. It ended up being a spectacular catastrophe, fiasco, foobar all the way. And Bridge Too Far, in about 3 hours plus, we'll give you all the nitty-gritty here. Really good, especially James Caan's character. I'm not too fond of him as an actor overall, but he really pulls it off here as a grim sergeant just doing his job, trying to get through the war. And I tell you, Sean Connery really excels. Outside of James Bond, if you don't know him outside of James Bond, he was actually a really good actor when he wasn't doing the hackneyed spy stuff with the stupid comedy interjected. So, really good production. The Germans are played as sometimes semi-comical, but deadly serious on the battlefield, because that's the movie Bridge Too Far, and then we have the companion here, what started it. In 1974, Cornelius Ryan's A Bridge Too Far, and I have the classic original ugly 70s cover here. This is pretty awful. Modern reprints of this would be a much better cover, I presume. Mr. Ryan was originally Irish, immigrated, and naturalized citizen of the United States after the war. Put out 3 World War II books. This was his final one. He actually passed away while promoting this on tour, sadly. And I tell you, this edition of the book actually has really 2 good photo sections. It's far more comprehensive than most hardcover books' photo sections. They don't cheat you here at all. Really go all out with action shots and principal participants' photos as well. So the photo section is well done. And it's really detailed. It's 591 pages or so main body text. It's fairly detailed. This is not a hit-and-run operation. He goes through it all. British, American, German, Polish, and the civilian side too. Kind of previewing what Anthony Beevor has become as a World War II historian. Making sure you get the civilian side as they had to experience the war on their doorstep and in the backyard and overhead. So he does a really good job of illuminating that, along with the Dutch resistance intelligence failure, where the Allies, military people, just didn't take Dutch underground seriously, even though they had the real information on the ground. Just kind of a classic, what do the locals know? They just live there. They don't know anything about military matters. So all in all, a good package. You can't go wrong here. The movie is going to look a little bit dated, I would say, as far as acting style and pace. It's a little bit slow on pace, but I feel that's a good thing, because you've got a lot of characters and a lot of information to absorb about this division, that division, commander, regular guy in the ranks, airborne operation, who's defending what, where are we, etc., etc. So it gives you plenty of time to settle in to the characters, and they actually get to develop character as opposed to some modern day war movies where it's just we got it to the job, bang, 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 and the explosions go. So from that viewpoint, you can't go wrong. I find Bridge Too Far movie is probably my top 10 World War II movies of all time. How could it not be? So I highly recommend it. It's still available everywhere. And if you haven't seen it, hightail it on out and get yourself a copy. So that'll be short takes for today. Bridge Too Far, book and a movie. Happy reading, happy viewing. We'll do it again sometime.